Anyways, time for a giant frog. Oh, I just remembered one of the gimmicks of Dawn of Djinn. I just remembered that he has a friend, because apparently that's just a common trend in Dawn of Djinn's escape. Alright, so I have to sacrifice reviving, but I get the ability to use more support spells, so I guess I will lead off with a breeze. Go for protect. Might as well go for a resist. And do I first turn Chasm? I think I'm actually gonna first turn Vine. If we can ensure that we're faster than him, then we can work around him. But I do remember that part of the gimmick of this fight is I want to keep that Mole Mage from using Synergy, because he'll make the fight more annoying. And he also has moves that reduce you to... The Toad itself has moves that reduce you to 1 HP. That's where the problematic part of this fight comes in. I think what it is like, if you get the Mole Mage out of the picture early on, this fight can be ridiculously easy. But with all the opportunities that Toadonpa has to actually just get you 1 HP in a single attack, if you're unlucky, this fight can go sour pretty fast. I think I'm starting to remember it now. Alright. Do I want to go for Swill? Actually, where's my synergy ceiling? I might have not had the proper Djinn set up because... slight spoiler alert, there's like an optimal Djinn charm that I could have at this point that would make the Mole Mage a lot easier. I don't think I've ever tested this fight without it. I mean, we do have Brand, so I'm willing to just go for that and see if it works out. I'm actually going to go for Simmersea, just to see if that, like, reduces attack at all, because anything we can do to reduce attack in this fight can only help. Cool. Oh, that's right. Toadonpa's still easily status if I remember, so... Oh, I think I used the wrong Ginny. I think I was trying to go for Swill and I ended up going for Seep. And cool, that is an ability that heals even without it. Oh, Garrett's a bit lower than I thought. Let's go for Brian again, because... Do I want a Psyche spread? Everyone else is too high on synergy. That's why I always like Psy Pass more than Psyche spread. I think you kind of use more synergy points as well, so I guess might as well. Now let's go for Parade. Probably overdue getting this guy stunned. Maybe I should just try to Psy-stun the Mole. Oh, that's why I was so obsessed with getting a Synergy Seal. I was about to say, all of the supportive moves that he's been doing so far aren't even tied to Synergy Sealing, so I'm wondering if I'm barking up the wrong tree, but maybe I was assuming too fast. You guys waiting a little too long and a little too sudden. Now, what the heck have I even been doing with Garrett, considering that all things? Wow, you're actually faster. If you didn't have all the Jupiter Jinnies, then I would just summon now. Sure. Oh, that's what it is. I had Brand, so I was just too busy trying to brand everyone. Or just get this freaking thing sealed. Might be a good idea to go for a safety cloak. Oh shoot, and I used too many Venus Jinnies to actually do wishes. Well, time to alleviate that. At least I got Rapid. It's not the best AoE healing, but it should at least get me out of the danger zone, I presume. Oh yeah, I wasn't even paying enough attention, but he does all the debuffs. That's why sealing his energy is so dang useful. Do I want to remove Delusion? No, what I want to do is summon. Spa yourself. Let's get another resistance up here. And what do I do while I'm waiting for my Djinns to come back? I guess I could drain, or... You know what? Let me just flat out try sleep and use Mia for summoning, because I'm actually not quite sure what else to do with her turn at the moment. Perfect. I was waiting for something like that to happen to this mole. And the Toad's asleep. That is actually a pretty fantastic turn. Oh yeah, and he moves twice. That's what makes it so annoying. Do I really want to go for Boom again though, or... You know what, I'm side passing while I actually have to move. Right. Do I want to go for Brand? Because it hasn't served me well so far. It actually would probably be more effective damage-wise on Toadonpa, but in the same vein, he hasn't really done any synergy moves. How are my stats looking anyways? In the plus of everything but attack. So... Side pass you. Yeah, might not be the greatest idea to go for attack at the moment. A little defense boost can't hurt. I think I'll try for Side Suction again. Maybe we can get the synergy out of him. And I guess from there it's just a matter of just stalling for time for getting my Djinns back. So that was pointless. I was kind of afraid that like something like that would happen. But at least my defenses should be up, so should be pretty well protected. I actually might not be a bad idea to just focus on the Toad for a little bit. Is your attack still down? It is, and significantly lower than everyone else's. It's a shame because you actually have the fire attacking moves. Actually, why am I not just going for Blink and trying to put you to sleep? And this is probably a good time for Mineral. Erupt you. Oh, I forgot the mole is also weak to fire. I should be spamming my fire synergy more. And I guess like trying to go for Brand on it every time isn't the worst strategy in the world, because at least I'm doing good damage. I'm actually kind of impressed with how long that paralyzation lasts. Famous last words. I guess I'll go for resist the normal way, unless I can think of a better use of my time. Have to decisive the mole mage. I mean, if I can't steal a synergy, then that's the next best bet. It's possible I might have actually wasted all of the synergy that it has already. Possibly. Do I have... Yeah, I do have nuts, so you know what? Might as well go for that instead of wasting the synergy going for Wish. But what to do instead? I've actually finally self-realizing that maybe this class for me isn't as good as I thought it'd be. Oh. So, wasted the synergy, but weren't able to actually get it back, unfortunately. Oh well. We might be getting to the point where it can't actually use some of its more devastating synergy against us, which would be just as good. Oh, I freaking forgot that you heal. I think that's not even a vanilla thing. I don't even think that was like necessarily anything that was changed. I haven't used Java too much. I still remember when I said, oh, I'll have you have Java just in case Garrett won't be using his turns because he's so weak. So much for that. Sonic Slash or... I feel like Eruption's our best bet because of weaknesses, but... And you know what? We get pretty good at synergy points. We might as well just go for a Wish, just to... keep ourselves topped off. Okay, maybe the resistance boosting was a bit of an overkill. But oh well, better safe than sorry, I guess. Oh. And I guess your synergy isn't quite worn out quite yet. How's our defense looking anyways? I can't quite tell if that's maxed out. Gonna assume... Go for Brand on you. Maybe we'll get that synergy seal off with it one of these days. Have to go for a Wish for safety, but Soul Cloth might actually be better. We'll see. I'm actually still surprised that we haven't taken out the Mole Mage quite yet. Maybe I need to be a bit more aggressive. I mean, or we could just take it out, that works too, I suppose. It's kind of unfortunate timing, because wasn't really able to make good use out of Soul Cloth that way. Let's see, Swill. Actually, are you still the slowest? Garrett is still significantly slower. But I have all my Venus Genies, so I don't really feel too obligated to actually go for... let's try Tingle Vine. It can be stunned. And I'm just a few Genies shy of just blasting away some summons on him. So maybe I should just get more crazy with the summoning. Usually be a little less stingy with my Djinns, so I can summon them and reuse them again. Gonna use Re-MCs. You can go straight for the Meteor, because Ivan is going to use Smith. Might have been smarter to have Mia do the Venus summoning, because she actually has Venus synergy. But we got rid of the Mole Mage, we've done a significant amount of damage to the Toad as is. I'm not really feeling too worried about the boss fight anymore. Like, I feel like if we were gonna have a bad time with it, we would have already been struggling. I think it's just a war of nutrition at this point. A war of nutrition I probably could have won if I was being more aggressive with my Fire Djinns and Fire Summons, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, especially because Meteor has a synergy sealing effect. Probably could have just been spamming Meteors throughout the fight, and maybe catch the Mole Mage as a side effect. And I'm kind of wondering if that's actually a bad thing to have it, the synergy seal, because if it did have synergy, then it's definitely less threatening than basically all of his others' attack. What's my weapon again, and would be worth using it for the Unleash? Probably, actually. Because Java, but I think it would be more use of my time to actually use items. And Cloak just for safety, but oh that's right, I gotta wait a turn for Wish. Well, I'm kind of not in the greatest shape, so I think I'm gonna use Chasm just to buy myself enough time to heal everyone else back up. Because if I heal with the nuts, then I get a little synergy back as well, instead of just wasting synergy going for the Wish. Alright, so the only downside is I have to wait one extra turn to actually use Wish. But I'm not too worried about that. Alright. Still looking pretty good with all of our stats. In fact... Oh. You know, I mean, Brand is kind of just a budget version of the Lava Shot anyways. You know what? Why not? Just get a little synergy resistance up in our favor. And I guess I might as well go for Venus Djinn. I could just use my turn to set it again, but I'm not in a rush to get the Djinn back, and that way I get a little damage off as well. So at least I'm at a point where I'm doing more damage than it's healing. So it's not hurting us too bad, and we're hurting it more than it can heal. We're either winning in this fight. It's just a matter of waiting to actually get to the point that we win, I suppose. I think Boom's our strongest Djinn. Go for Brand just for raw damage, Smith for the attack boost, and then just go for Crim for summoning. And, well, at least we got the Synergy Seal. Not sure if that actually helps us at all, but it's something. And there goes all of my stats boosts. And there goes all of his stats boosts. Alright. I think now's a good time to go for Breeze. And... so yeah. Breeze. You proc. I think I'm gonna just go for Simmer Cease because I don't really got anything better to do with my turn. Do I go for the Paralyzation and try to get the stun? Or I could just finish it off. I guess that works. So we got Mind Candy from the Mage, and I think a Psy Miracle from one of the other ones? Yeah, I think that's like the second Psy Miracle of like maybe 2 or 3 in the entire game, and one of those Psy Miracles is from Seduce and Mirani. Look. Karma fell. Karma fell to bad man. Let's go around him and laugh. Though I just realized they're skipping the part where they actually help him. So... that's Lumpa Fortress. It went by a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh, no, it took just... the time to go for Lumpa Fortress was just as I planned. It's just that time flew by so fast, I didn't even realize that we've been playing for an hour already. Cause now Toadonpa's here and to scold at the bad man for being bad. So it's my fault that you're bad even though you're the bad one. So you're gonna go to jail. The one good part about dialogue list. We do have to go back into the fortress to pick up some things, but we have to drop off our recently rescued hostage. And I can't think of what better way to do that than to go stock up on weapons while he's right in our party in tow, going right up and talking to the civilians. Cause now that we got him, and for some reason now everyone's like, oh, let's just open up our businesses. Even though we know nothing of what's going on, just we have a gut feeling that everything is better now. Actually, let me go to the artifact shop before I pick up. It heals HP, it says like it replenishes HP. I'm not sure if that means auto regenerate HP or get HP on their own. Anyway, so we've been holding on to the sauna dress for what feels like forever. I think it's about time to upgrade. Oh, these might be new too. I think this was like originally a curse item, but I kind of tried to streamline curse items out. I forget if there's 1 or 2 that are still at, but I think instead of the curse effect, I usually have these items just have like something really good, but something really bad in exchange. And I think this might be the first example of that. So this gets us a huge defense boost, but it drops our attack. I don't even know why I gave the hyper boost to Mia. I think this would be much more fitting for her anyways. So you can have this. Like, yikes. I mean, that is a pretty solid defense boost, not gonna lie, but it is a pretty solid attack drop. And I also forgot just how much of a speed boost the hyper boost give. We'll keep that for now, and if we get something better, we can always swap things around and get rid of those boosts later if I don't end up actually not liking them. And actually, did I have a Lucky Pepper this whole time and just not use it? Kind of leaves me with the impression that I did. Alright. It's kind of impressive that there's still things to buy. The same thing I was having with Mia, but I think I'm going to go back and buy Mia's thing too, because I just realized I have way more money than I know what to do with. I don't need to worry about being stingy. And because, like, every little bit adds up. So if I got money to burn, then I might as well. Oh, this is a solid upgrade. And I'm a little debative of doing that with Garrett, because similar thing of, like, it's only 2 defense boosts, and I'm pretty sure that Spirit Armor has some secondary effect that more than outweighs 2 extra defense. But here comes the fun part. New weapons, especially in the artifact shop. The War Gloves replaced, like, I think it was flat out armor that you got originally that were gloves. But since gloves are weapons in Dawn of Djinn, I capitalized on that to make it a weapon that you got from here instead. Everything else I think is repeat, unless this Dragon Axe is new. I forget if it's new or we just sold it. Let me triple check my other options while I'm in here. It's not the most organized arrangement in the world, unfortunately. This Dragon Axe is looking pretty good. I think I'll equip it to Garrett because I'm already used to him being slow for 1, and 2, I want to play around with those War Gloves. You know, a solid upgrade to both our defense and our attack. Considering we got those, especially considering we got those Djinn Mints, or Din Mints, not too long ago. We just got it from the last Jupiter Genie, all the way in, and basically Toby. And it's not as solid of an attack upgrade for Ivan. Like, it's a solid defense upgrade, but it's not only better on Isaac. I still see myself getting some use out of this Unleash. So yeah, let's upgrade Isaac to these. I don't even think we gotta worry about the normal weapons, because I think we got everyone equipped. It doesn't hurt to double check though. Yeah, we got a better axe. Brace sword is technically better, but I mean, these are gloves. We gotta show them off. Alright, so I think we're all good as that. I think it's we're finally good and ready to just... We're finally ready to take Cam at home. I'm sure he doesn't mind waiting.